Bhaimi Ekadasi, Jaya Ekadasi, Special Ekadasi. It is said that if one observes upavasa on this day, then one receives entrance to Vishnu's abode, even though one has not performed the other vratas of the year. Note: the half-day fast vrata for the appearance of Lord Varahadev is also observed on this Ekadasi day, and the utsav, festival celebration, pujas and feasting, etc., is observed on the Dvadasi, which is when he appeared. Yudhisthira Maharaj said, O Lord of the Lords, Sri Krishna, all glories unto you, O Master of the universe. You alone are the source of the four types of living entities, those born from eggs, those born from perspiration, those born from seeds, and those born from embryos. You alone are the root cause of all, O Lord, and therefore you are the creator, maintainer, and destroyer. My Lord, you have so kindly explained to me the auspicious day known as Sat-tila Ekadasi, which occurs during the dark fortnight, Krishna paksha of the month of Magha, January, February. Now please explain to me the Ekadasi that occurs in the light fortnight, Sukla, or Gaura paksha of this month. By what name is it known, and what is the process for observing it? Who is the presiding deity that is to be worshipped on this sublime day, which is so dear to you, which is so very dear to you? Lord Sri Krishna replied, O Yudhisthira, I shall gladly tell you about the Ekadasi that occurs during the light half of this month of Magha. This Ekadasi obliterates all kinds of sinful reactions and demoniac influences that may be affecting the spirit soul. It is known as Jaya Ekadasi, and the fortunate soul who observes a fast on this sacred day is relieved of the great burden of ghostly existence. Thus, there is no better Ekadasi than this, for it truly bestows freedom from birth and death. It is to be honored very carefully and diligently. So you to listen to me very attentively, O Pandava, as I explain a wonderful historic episode regarding this Ekadasi, an episode that I have already related in the Padma Purana. Long, long ago, in the heavenly planets, Lord Indra ruled his celestial kingdom very nicely, and all the devas, demigods, living there were very happy and content. In Nandana Forest, which was beautifully graced with Parijata Flowers, Indra drank ambrosia whenever he liked and enjoyed the service of 50 million celestial maidens, the Apsaras, who danced in ecstasy for his pleasure. Many singers, led by Pushpavati, sang in sweet voices beyond compare. Chitrasena, Indra's chief musician, was there in the company of his wife Malini and his handsome son Malayavan. An Apsara named Pushpavati became very much attracted to Malayavan. Indeed, Cupid's sharp arrows pierced the core of her heart. Her beautiful body and complexion, along with the enchanting movements of her eyebrows, captivated Malayavan. Her beautiful body and complexion, along with the enchanting movements of her eyebrows, captivated Malayavan. O king, listen as I describe the splendid beauty of Pushpavati. She was incomparably graceful. She has incomparably graceful arms with which to embrace a man like a fine silken noose. Her face resembles the moon. Her lotus eyes reached almost to her lovely ears, which were adorned with wonderful and costly earrings. Her thin, ornamented neck looked like a conch. Having 3 lines, her waist was very slender, the size of a fist. Her hips were broad, her thighs like the trunks of banana trees. Her naturally beautiful features were complemented by gorgeous ornaments and garments. Her breasts were highly raised, emphasizing her prime of youth, and to look upon her feet was to behold newly grown red lotuses. Seeing Pushpavati in all her heavenly beauty, Malayavan was bewitched at once. They had come with the other performers to please Lord Indra by singing and dancing enchantingly. But because they had become so enamored in each other, pierced through the heart by the arrows of Cupid, lust personified, they were utterly unable to sing or dance properly before the Lord and Master of the heavenly realms. Their pronunciation was wrong and their rhythm careless. Lord Indra understood the source of the errors at once. Offended at the discord in the musical performance, he became very angry and screamed, "You useless fools! You pretend to sing for me while in a stupor of infatuation with each other. You are mocking me. I curse you both to suffer henceforth as pisachas, hobgoblins. As husband and wife, go to the earthly regions and repeat the reactions of your offenses. And re-app the reactions of your offenses." Struck dumb by these harsh words, Malayavan and Pushpavati at once became morose and fell from the beautiful Nandana Forest in the kingdom of heaven to a Himalayan peak here on planet Earth. Immeasurably distressed, and their celestial intelligence vastly diminished by the effects of Lord Indra's fierce curse, they lost their sense of taste and smell, and even their sense of touch. It was so cold and miserable high on the Himalayan waste of snow and ice that they could not even enjoy the oblivion of sleep. Roaming aimlessly hither and thither in those harsh altitudes, Malayavan and Pushpavati suffered more and more from one moment to the next. Even though they were situated in a cave, because of the snowfall and cold, their teeth chattered ceaselessly, and their hair stood on end because of their fright and bewilderment. In this utterly desperate situation, Malayavan said to Pushpavati, "What abominable sins did we commit to have to suffer in these pisacha bodies, in this impossible environment? This is absolutely hellish. Though hell is very ferocious, the suffering we are undergoing here is even more abominable. Therefore, it is abundantly clear that one should never commit sins." And so the forlorn lovers trudged onward in the snow and ice. By their great good fortune, however, it so happened that very day was the all-auspicious Jaya Bhaimi Ekadasi, the Ekadasi of the light fortnight of the month of Magha. Because of their misery, they neglected to drink any water, kill any game, or even eat whatever fruits and leaves were available at that altitude. They unknowingly observed Ekadasi by fasting completely from all food and drink. Sunk in misery, Malayavan and Pushpavati collapsed beneath a peepal tree and did not even try to get up. The sun had set by that time. The night was even colder and more miserable than the day. They shivered in the frigid snowfall as their teeth chattered in unison, and when they became numb, they embraced just to keep warm. Locked in each other's arms, they could not enjoy neither sleep nor sex. Thus they suffered through the whole night under the powerful curse of the Deva Indra. Still, O Yudhisthira, by the mercy of the fast they had by chance unknowingly observed on Jaya Ekadasi, and because they had remained awake all night, they were blessed. Please hear what happened on the next day. As Dvadasi dawned, Malayavan and Pushpavati had given up their demoniac forms and were once again beautiful heavenly beings wearing lustrous ornaments and exquisite garments. As they both looked at each other in amazement, a celestial airplane, Vimana, arrived on the spot for them. A chorus of heavenly denizens sang their praises as the reformed couple stepped into the beautiful aircraft and proceeded directly to the heavenly regions, buoyed up by the good wishes of everyone. Soon Malayavan and Pushpavati arrived at Amaravati, Lord Indra's capital city, and then they immediately went before their lord, Indradev, and offered him their cheerful obeisances. Lord Indra was astonished to see that they had been transformed, restored to their original status and forms so soon after he had cursed them to suffer as demons far, far below the celestial kingdom. Indradev asked of them, "What extraordinary meritorious deeds have you performed so that you could give up your pisacha bodies so quickly after I cursed you? Who released you from my irresistible curse?" Malayavan replied, "O Lord, it was by the extreme mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Sri Krishna Vasudeva, and also by the powerful influence of the Jaya Ekadasi, that we were released from our suffering condition as pisachas. This is the truth, O Master, because we executed devotional service to Lord Vishnu, even performed unknowingly by Ajnata Sukriti. By observing the day most dear to him, we have happily been restored to our former status." Indradev then said, "Because you serve the Supreme Lord Sri Keshava by observing Ekadasi, you have become worshipable even by me, and I can see that you are now completely purified of sin. Whosoever engages in devotional service to Lord Sri Hari, or Lord Shiva, becomes praiseworthy and worshipable even by me. Of this there is no doubt." Lord Indradev then gave Malayavan and Pushpavati free rein to enjoy each other and wander about this heavenly planet as they wished. Therefore, O Maharaj Yudhisthira, one should strictly observe a fast on the sacred day of Lord Hari, especially on this Jaya Ekadasi, which frees one from the sin of killing even a twice-born Brahmin. A great soul who observes this fast with faith and devotion has, in effect, given all kinds of charity, performed all kinds of sacrifice, and bathed in all the holy places of pilgrimage. Fasting on Jaya Ekadasi qualifies one to reside in Vaikuntha and enjoy unending happiness for billions of yugas. Indeed, forever, as the soul is eternal. O great King, Lord Sri Krishna continued, one who even hears or reads these wonderful glories of Jaya Ekadasi achieves the blessed merit attained by performing an Agni Sotma fire sacrifice, during which the hymns of the Samveda are recited. Note on Cupid, commendated, less personified, has 5 names according to the Amara Kosha dictionary. Kandarpa Darpako, Nanga Kama Pancha Sari Sarahi Smara. Cupid has 5 names. Cupid, Darpaka, he who prevents future events. Ananga, he who has no physical body. 4. Kama, lust personified in 5. Pancha Sari Saharahi. Sarahi. He who holds 5 arrows. Kandarpa, in the 10th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita, 10:28, Lord Sri Krishna says, Janachasmi Chandarpa. Of causes for procreation, I am Kandarpa. The word Kandarpa means very beautiful. Kandarpa appeared as Lord Krishna's son, Padma in Dwarka. Darpaka, the name indicates that Cupid can perceive what is to take place and prevent it from happening. Specifically, he tries to impede pure spiritual activity by alluring one's mind and forcibly engaging one in material sense enjoyment. Ananga, once, when Cupid disturbed the meditation of Lord Shiva, the powerful demigod burned him, Cupid, to ashes. Still, Shiva gave Cupid the benediction that he would act in the world even without a physical body, like a ghost. Kama, in Bhagavad Gita 7:11, Lord Sri Krishna says, Dharma virudho bhuteshu kamosmi. I am sex life, which is not contrary to religious principles. Pancha Sari Sarai. The 5 arrows with which Cupid pierces the mind of the living entities are taste, touch, sound, smell, and sight. These are the 5 names of the empowered Deva Cupid, who enchants all living entities and makes them do whatever he wants. Without receiving the mercy of Guru and Krishna, one cannot resist his power. Thus ends the narration of the glories of Magha Sukla Ekadasi, or Jaya Ekadasi, from the Bhavisha Uttara Purana. Jai Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna. Vanchakalpatubhyascha kripa sindhubhyevacha patitanam bhavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Hare Krishna. Produced by Jadava Acharya Das. Hare Krishna.